What's up, guys? I'm going to be doing a new series on my channel. Not so much a new series, but like a short-term series, considering the fact that when the new season begins in 2016, be it January, which is in like 2 weeks, the series is pretty much going to be over by then, because I'm hopefully going to have all the legendaries that I want to use by 2016 all captured and all perfect by that time. And this is exactly what the series is all about. We're going to be catching legendaries or legendary hunting, be it perfect legendary hunting, and the first legendary on my list is Dialga, probably my favorite legend, well, definitely my favorite legend, in the new formats being allowed to actually be used, is probably the most prevalent legend that can use Trick Room, and I think the only other Trick Roomer that can possibly pull it off better than Dialga would be Cresselia, which you already have been able to use, but I really like Dialga. I really like Dialga and Palkia and Giratina, probably my favorite legend since Lugia and Hoenn. That's besides the point, you know, that's not what this video is all about, just me bragging about which legendaries that I actually like. We're going to be starting with Dialga today, and what we're going to be doing is pretty much like what shiny hunters do, just tediously go through the entire process of trying to find shinies. What we're doing is tediously trying to go through the entire process of trying to find a perfect Dialga. And I try to make it easier for everyone and for myself, because I put the stats down below, and what I'm going to be doing is trying to find a perfect Dialga. I'm going to be doing a lot of editing to this video, so that's not as tedious for you as it will be for me, but I'm pretty much going to be going through the entire process of trying to find a perfect Dialga. I have the stats down below. I'm looking for a modest nature, because I feel like modest will be the best nature for Dialga, and not quiet, because modest Dialga is really slow to begin with, and it's really good to outspeed Brave Groudon, so you can get Earth Powers off if you do run Earth Power, as well as maybe getting like a Draco Meteor off, especially when you're running the Adamant Orb. Anyway, I post the stats down below because I'm not going to be going to the IV Raider, which is in the Battle Resort. It's just a waste of time, guys. Draw all the base stats down, like the stats that you want at level 50, and just have them so you can refer to them. So I mean, if you don't have all the stats that you want, you're just gonna quit out immediately. So you can just save yourself that time, so you don't have to travel to the IV Raider. So we're gonna be looking for stats of 175 for HP. Attack, I don't care about. Obviously, modest, it doesn't matter. So I could care less if it's 0, and if it's 0, that's awesome because fail plays and swaggers won't be doing as much. And we're gonna looking for in defense 140, special attack 187 because it is modest, special defense 120, and speed 110. Now these are obviously 0 EVs in all of them. These are 31 IVs in each one of those categories. Yet again, we're looking for Dialga today, and for Dialga, what you need is a party of Mesprit, Oxy, and Azelf all in your party. So what you have to do is you have to go through the entire process of trying to catch all of them, and they're from Diamond and Pearl as well. These are the legendary trio from Diamond and Pearl. You need Oxy, Mesprit, and Azelf in your party, and then excuse me, you need to go ahead and soar in the sky, not flying, soar in the sky. So I'm gonna use, I put the Eon Flute in my registered item so I could do it quicker. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna use the Eon Flute, just like a little tutorial, I guess. You're gonna use the Eon Flute, fly up there with either Latios or Latias, and if it's Omega Ruby, you're gonna be flying Palkia and not a Dialga, and you're gonna go ahead and soar in the sky, and it's gonna be around Dewford City. Yep, you're gonna be looking for this time vortex. As soon as you find the time vortex, you're just gonna go ahead and fly right into it, and Dialga should just appear. Let me adjust my volume right here. I want to be able to hear this music a little bit better because I like the music. And this is actually a new game cartridge that it started. We're going to be using this game cartridge probably for all official VGC sets. And we have Dialga right here. Alright, cool. I really like Dialga's design. It looks stupid, but, I really like it. Steel Dragon type is just so awesome. It really is. And Fairy type won't be super effective against it. Anyway, we're going to throw a Master Ball at it. Yes, I do have a lot of Master Balls. I was able to get plenty of Master Balls through the cloning processes. It's not cheating. It's actually a glitch in the game. If it's a glitch in the game, you should just exploit it, right? So I'm going to be saving a lot of time using Master Balls on these legends. And let's see what we got here with the Dialga. And if it's not a perfect Dialga, obviously we're going to be soft resetting every single time we don't have a perfect Dialga. And if it was the first time I ever caught a perfect Dialga with a modest nature, dude, I'm gonna be so happy. It's like, and the video is not gonna be that long. And you want to synchronize Pokemon first in your party in order to. We have to land, don't we? Yeah, we're gonna have to land in order to check it out. You can want a synchronized Pokemon first in your party, in which I have my level 100 Gardevoir. So that you have a 50% chance of having the same nature as your Pokemon that you would actually lead with, and I have a modest Gardevoir. So, let's go ahead and check out, Dialga right here. Right away I already see that it's not perfect because its HP. Its HP, I noticed right away, is 164, and we're looking for 175. It does have max attack, though, not defense. It has max special attack, not actually has max attack, max special attack, and max speed. All the legendaries that you do catch in this game, let's go ahead and soft reset this really quick. All the legendaries that you do catch in this game, through those portals, they're guaranteed right off the bat to have 3 perfect IVs. That's a guarantee. That is really a guarantee. That's really good on their part for putting that in the game by Game Freak. Just so it's not as tedious or as hard to get a perfect legendary because they know you want to use them competitively. So that's, you know, really good on their part. But then yet again, it's still really hard to try to get a perfect legendary. And I honestly could care less if I got, you know, a flawless one, be it 6 perfect IVs. I just want to get a perfect, modest Dialga. Anyway, we're going to go right back at the time vortex. I know it's going to be really tedious, and I'm probably going to do a lot of editing to this video. It's going to be more tedious for myself, like I said in the beginning of the video. But this is pretty much the entire process you have to go through in order to get a perfect legendary. And this is, I mean, if you're a true Pokemon fan, you like battling competitively, and you're into VGC, you really want to do this for yourself in order to get those legit Pokemon, because there's nothing more, there's nothing worse than like going to an event, making the top cut, and then getting flagged on a hack check because you have an illegal Pokemon, say like a Pokesaved Pokemon. And it's really discouraging to other players that also do those hacking techniques like PK hacks and Pokesaves. And also, if you go on like Smogon forums as well as Nugget Bridge forums and get those Pokemon traded to you and they're not legal and they are hacked, it's, you know, you gotta be safe. You really gotta be safe, especially if you want to play on a very competitive basis, and you know, not get flagged for those hacks. And you know, you have no choice other than to hack your Pokemon because you can't get them legally or legitly in the game. So this is pretty much going to be the entire process of how to get them legally in the game. And I hope everyone likes my background, Christmas background, because I know I do. Happy holidays, everyone. Anyway, we're gonna check the stats right here for this Dialga. Again, no max. We have max attack again. Now we have max attack. We have max defense, not special attack. Oh, I was gonna say that special defense is really high, but it's a special defense benefiting nature, and yeah, no speed. So this is probably like a max attack, defense, and special defense. Not too bad because Dialga is actually a really bulky Pokemon, but I really want to get that hyper offensive Dialga because I actually have a build set for 2016, and I actually ran a lot of calculations with Dialga because I plan on using it in 2016. So we're gonna get back into this. It's gonna be our 3rd attempt. I actually should probably put like an attempt calculator as to how many attempts I do in the video, so everyone can keep track of that as well for myself. But I'll probably just do that in like the editing process anyway. Anyway, this is gonna be the 3rd attempt. So let's go ahead. Let's see if we could like back up, like turn around really quick, back up. Yeah, let's get into this. All right, let's try to we're gonna try to do this as fast as we possibly can. All right, 3rd attempt, guys. 3rd attempt. Here we go. We're eventually gonna have to get this. We eventually will have to get this, regardless whether or not it's 5 attempts or 200 attempts. We will get this. And one funny note is that if you obtained all, like, I don't even know how many Pokemon are actually in the entire game, like 720 something maybe. If you obtain all of those Pokemon, yes, I know it's incredibly hard, and it excludes some Pokemon, like Mystic Pokemon, like such as Mew. If you obtain all those Pokemon, you actually can get a key item in the game that's called the Shiny Charm. And if you have the Shiny Charm in your key items, you have a 50% chance. What is it? Like it decreases the amount of the amount of like the chance that you can get a shiny. Like say like okay, the amount of the your chance of getting a shiny is 1/8,000th of a chance. It's actually going to make it like 1/4,000th of a chance. So it like decreases it by 2. So that's pretty cool, like that you can actually have that in the game so that you can, you know, attempt to get like a perfect shiny. But the chances of you getting a perfect Pokemon and a perfect shiny Pokemon are just so incredibly like low. Anyway, I can already tell right away, I don't want this Dialga. It does have max HP. It's up there in attack as well. It's actually up there in attack way too far because it's a special defense benefiting nature, so the attack isn't hindering, and it's not even up there in special attack. So we're just gonna go ahead and soft reset right there. We want a modest nature. We have a chance to actually get a perfect Dialga. The thing is, we only have the 50% chance of getting a modest perfect Dialga. So you have that very slim chance of getting a perfect Dialga, and that very, very, very slim chance of getting a perfect modest Dialga. So this is going to be a long, tedious process, but I'm going to do it. So I don't really care. That's the entire point of like this episode series. I'll probably like split up like the episodes into like a, you know, maybe like 2 to 3 for every single legendary that I'm going to attempt. I mean, it's going to be a short series, but I just want to show everyone exactly how you get these legends in the game so you can use that as a tutorial, as well as, you know, seeing as how hard it is to actually get those legendaries and the process that you actually have to go to in order to get them. It's not that hard, it's just very, very long, and it's all luck based. Anyway, this is like our 4th attempt. I think I'll do like maybe 10 attempts per episode, or if I'm getting really good with the editing part, I'll do like 20 attempts for each episode and put like an attempt counter on the actual video itself. But we're sitting at like 12 minutes right now, and I think we only have like 4 attempts, barring the fact that I actually had a long-ass intro. And, like, you discovering the Pokemon for the first time actually does play into the entire role of how long it actually takes to get it. Like, you know, I discovered Dialga, okay, so I have to actually go through the entire process of it, unveiling it in, you know, your Pokedex, so that calculates into the time. We're talking seconds here, but the seconds actually do add up over time if you're doing this entire tedious process itself. Anyway, let's see what this dog has to offer. I didn't see its HP right away, but oh man, it looks like it's 30 IVs for HP. So it looks like it has max IVs for speed. It's got max attack. Nope, defense is not there. The special attack is there. Huh, yeah. It looks like it actually has like 30, 31. It looks like it had 3 max IVs as well as 30 for the HP. So we're getting there, That was actually pretty close, and I can't even... was that... I think that was modest. Anyway, it's going to be the 5th attempt, and I'm probably going to be editing it plenty after this attempt, because I'm not going to be able to commentate that long, because these episodes can go to an upward of an hour if I'm doing like 20 attempts in one episode, and we're only at 5 and we're at 15 minutes of recording time. We're pretty close to it. I think this is one of the easier methods of getting a perfect legendary is Dialga, because you're so close. Like, if you're in Dewford Town, you're so close to the actual vortex, and there's not much that you have to actually go through. Like, if you're going for like Heatran, you actually have to like go through the entire Scorch slab and then try to go to Heatran and stuff like that. But having the stats available for you to actually look at will save you so much time, so that you don't have to go to the IV expert. All right, come on. Get a perfect Dialga! Let's get a perfect Dialga. I'm gonna be so happy if I get a perfect Dialga. Because what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna clone the shit out of it so I can offer it to a bunch of people on Nugget Bridge. And try to share the love. That'd be pretty cool though. That would be pretty cool if, like, you know, I can have a high skilled player or a very, very, like, well-known player to use my, like, Dialga. And have them use it successfully. I could be like, yeah, well, I gave my Dialga to them, so, you know, I helped them out. On why they're good. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, let's see, 5th attempt, whether or not this Dialga will actually be perfect or not. Probably not. People, when they shiny, like, Hunt, they go for like 600 like attempts. That is absolutely insane. I have no idea as to how they have that much patience. Alright, so, I was gonna be like, oh man, we have max HP, but then I seen the attack and I'm like, yep, it's not modest. Alright, so soft reset again. We're gonna go 6 attempts. I'm gonna stay with you all in, you know, for this one attempt, and then I'll start doing the editing part, and then I'll, you know, get to like the nitty gritty and trying to catch Dialga, get the funny moments, and try to actually get the perfect stats. Alright, 6th attempts. We're gonna get back to Dufortan right here. Alright, Latias, man. Latias. Get off your lazy ass, get me in the air. We gotta get a perfect Dialga. That's our agenda today. That's our agenda today. And then after Dialga, we're probably gonna switch over to Omega Ruby, and then we're gonna do Palkia. We'll do Palkia because I really, really love Dialga and Palkia, and I could definitely see myself using Palkia. Water Dragon is actually not half bad of a typing. It's actually really good. It's not as bad as Kyurem. Kyurem Ice freaking Dragon is absolutely horrible. That is terrible, and I'm not a big fan of Zekrom Reshiram. So I mean, I'm gonna go through the process of catching them as well. I'm gonna be catching every legendary, but I just don't see them as being as viable as Palkia, Dogia, and Giratina, as well as Groudon, Kyogre, Rayquaza, and Xerneas. And you'll probably see your handful of Yveltals on VGC 2016. I actually like Yveltal a lot better than Xerneas. I just can't help the fact that it doesn't have as better of stats and a move pool than Xerneas does. I mean, Xerneas gets Geomancy. Geomancy is like GG. Like, good game. I mean, you had Smeargles with the Power Orb running Geomancy and then Heart Swapping with Salamances. That was absolutely insane. You'd actually seen that at Worlds, and it got a little bit popularity after you've seen it at Worlds. Alright, so we got max HP. Alright, so looks like we're looking good right here. I'm not even looking at the other stats right now. I'm covering the screen. We have max HP. Attack we don't care about. We have max defense. We have max special attack. We have max... Oh! We have... Alright, max HP. Freak attack, who cares? We have max defense, we have max special attack, we have max special defense. Oh, I don't know what speed IVs that is, though. I don't know what speed IVs that is. Oh no. Alright, guys, I'm actually gonna go check these speed IVs, because if it's in a range where I'd actually like it, I'm gonna keep this Dialga. Like, this is, like, we have, okay, max HP, max defense, max special attack, max special defense. Every stat that we want to have perfect for is perfect right here. Speed, I'm not too concerned about, because yet again, we use Trick Room in Dialga. And actually being a bit faster than Groudon's is good, because we can Earth Power without the Trick Room, and then being a lot slower than other Dialgas is good, because then we can Trick Room and be faster under the Trick Room, as well as getting off other Earth Powers, being super effective in the Dialga. I gotta check this out. I'll be right back, guys. We caught a perfect Dialga, okay? Perfect being that we have 31 IVs in HP. We have, I believe, 10 in attack, and we don't care about attack, so that's irrelevant. We have defense, which is 31, special attack 31, special defense 31, and speed is actually 0. You couldn't ask for anything more perfect than that. But this is not a quiet nature. I want 31 IVs in speed, because like I said earlier in the episode, I wanted to have at least be 110, be it so that you can either speed tie with, say, Adamant, 31 IV, just 0 EV, Groudon, and Kyogre, since they have the same speed tier, but then yet again, if you have, say, like a Brave Groudon, you can outspeed it without the Trick Room, get a Earth Power off into it. I'm not digging a 0 speed modest Dialga. I'm really not, because then you have the option, if you don't have, okay, say like if I catch a max speed modest Dialga, you have a the option of making it 252 special attack and speed, and maybe putting a Chore Scarf on it. For what reason why you would do that, I don't know. But then you would at least outspeed majority of the Pokemon in VGC. I just don't like 0 speeds on a modest Dialga. It just doesn't make any sense. So I'm gonna can this one, and we're gonna get into the 7th attempt. I know it's gonna be really difficult for me to do this, but I can't even like bring myself to soft reset. Oh my god, it did. No more. So that was easy to do. We're gonna get into our 7th attempt, guys. I don't think I'm gonna get as lucky as I did right there. I mean, we got modest nature, we got 4 perfect stats, and we got 0 speed IVs for speed. Like, you couldn't ask for anything perfect right there. If I was looking for a quiet nature, and that was a quiet nature, I literally would have just like jumped out my fucking window, because that would have been absolutely perfect. You couldn't have asked for anything better right there if you were looking for a quiet nature Dialga. Okay, 7th attempt right here. I can't believe I caught a perfect Dialga on my 6th attempt. I mean, if it was quiet, yeah, I would say to myself it's perfect, but since it's modest, it's not perfect. We want to go for 31 IVs in speed. It's eventually gonna have to happen. If it doesn't, I'm gonna call Game Freak. Anyway, this is our 7th attempt, and I know I said I was gonna edit it out, but I kept talking. And we're gonna go ahead and throw a Master Ball at it. Oh, come on, perfect Dialga, perfect Dialga, perfect Dialga. I know I look like poopy right now, guys, but I'm sorry. Perfect Dialga, come on, come on, perfect Dialga. I just need the perfect Dialga. Please? It just looks so awesome. Look at it. Look at it. And its cry is so freaking weird. Wow, low kick will actually ruin this thing. It weighs so much. Damn, I actually never even thought about that. I was like, oh man, Dialga's really good. And then a low kick from a Kangaskhan could potentially one-hit KO it if I'm not investing in it. Wow, I forgot all about a low kick from a Kangaskhan. Yeah. Because low kick actually goes by how much the Pokemon weighs, and Dialga weighs so much. Okay, we have max HP. I already see that. But it's a neutral freaking. Oh man. Wow. It looks like it's max HP, max defense, max special defense. I don't know whether or not that looks like it's max special attack. It really does look like it's max special attack, but it's a neutral freaking nature. Let's actually go to the IV expert and see, because I think this is max. I actually think it's max everything except speed. I honestly think it's max everything except speed, and that's pretty cool. But it's it's a neutral nature, so I mean it's unusable beyond that point, because who would use a neutral nature Dialga? Let's go see though. Let's go. It's gonna be interesting. I think it's got 4 or 5 perfect IVs. Relatively superior potential, HP, defense, special defense, and that's it. It's not as good as I thought it was. Anyway, we're gonna get into our 8th attempt, guys. I'll catch you all in just 1 sec. All right, we got max HP. Seems like we always get max HP. It's modest. Max H. Oh, fucking defense. I seen it right away. I was like, oh, max HP, max attack. We're always getting max attack. So we got max HP, max attack. Defense is lacking. We have max special attack. Special defense is lacking. Looks like it's 30. And then speed looks like it's 1. Oh! We're getting close, though. We keep continuously getting close. But it looks like Dialga just... He just does not want to get 31 IVs in speed. Like, we're getting a lot of perfect IVs and, like, you know, HP almost every single time. Attack almost every single time, and special attack a lot when it's modest, but then it's always lacking in speed. We need 31 x 31, 31, 31, 31. Max HP again. Max attack. Oh my god, the defense again. And it's not even modest, so it doesn't even matter. Oh my god. And it's max speed! I swear to god, every time it's not modest, it's max speed. Alright, I think that was number 9 or number 10. We're only going to do one more attempt for this episode, and I'm probably going to have to cut it off because I'm trying to keep these below half an hour. I mean, we did actually get a perfect one, or at least what I thought was perfect. If it was quiet nature, it was absolutely perfect. But we're not, yeah, this is not going to be, yep, it's not perfect. I can already tell by the HP. Yeah, and it's neutral. It's neutral. So, we're going to do one more attempt. Obviously, this entire process is going to be very tedious. I may not even capture a perfect legendary on camera. What counts is that I'm actually showing everyone how to catch them. The process you actually have to go through, the methods you actually have to use, be it having like Oxy, Azelf, and Mesprit on your team for Dialga and Palkia, and then having Palkia and Dialga on your team in order to catch Giratina. It's basically like for educational purposes as well as just having some fun. Just having some fun trying to actually catch them. I know I eventually will. I'll probably do it off camera if it takes way too long for a certain legendary. But it's probably like, one or two more episodes with Dialga if we don't catch a perfect one by that time, and then we'll do Palkia. And then we're going to be doing plenty of episodes like this before 2016 because we want to catch them before 2016. That would only make sense, right? Because 2016 starts 2016, be it January 1st. Anyway, this is going to have to be it. This is going to have to be our perfect Dialga unless we go to an episode 2. Come on, perfect Dialga. Come on, Dialga. Come on. Come on. You want to be caught by me. You really do want to be caught by me. I give everyone so much credit that actually goes through this entire process like 100 times over. That is absolutely insane. I do not have the time for that. I really do not have the time for that. Oh my god. Ain't nobody got time for that! No one's got time for that. Alright, let's land here and check this Dialga. And we'll be doing Palkia eventually. When I actually want to catch a perfect Dialga. Where the Dialga actually wants to get caught by me. Alright. Here we go. If it's not, it's not gonna be max HP. Yup. I had a feeling it wasn't gonna be max HP, but I like to go see it, regardless. And it's not even max HP, it's not max attack, it's not even max special attack, but it is max defense, special defense, and speed. Of course, every single time it's not freaking max special attack or HP, it's max speed. One more try. We have to do one more try. Look at that HP range. Look at that HP range. That is terrible. It's modest, but look at that HP range. It's terrible. Oh my god. But it looks like it's max attack, which we don't need. I wish it would, I wish the game would recognize and be like, oh, attack is the hindering stat. Let's not give it 31 IVs for that, but let's give it to another stat. But it gives it to that stat. So it's max special attack, and defense, and that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. I'm really sorry. We actually did catch one that was perfect, but it's not quiet nature. We're looking for a modest nature and trying to get 31 IVs in speed. So I'll catch you guys hopefully tomorrow with some more legendary hunting, and we're going to be doing Palkia after Dialga. Hopefully we catch Dialga soon. Peace.